Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski. Today we will be talking about a very interesting topic about inside our financial model. It is financing of our business idea. So when each entrepreneur creates a financial model, when he puts inside all the data, all the revenues, all expenses, all the investments, he wants to know how much financing he finally needs to start his business. And today we'll show you what you have to do to calculate the amount of financing for your business idea. Well, first of all, you need to build a cash flow statement, because without cash flow statement you won't be able to calculate the amount of financing that you need. And you have to divide your cash flow statement on operating, investment, and financing activity to calculate the total financing needed. And I just want to tell you one basic rule of cash flow statement. So when you look at the statement, you have to look at the last line of it. It's called cash balance at the end of the period. Here it is. And the trick is, but it's not the trick, it's the rule, is that this line always have to be positive or equal to zero. If this line, like at the moment, is negative, we have minuses here. This means that we don't have enough money to finance to start the business. That means that we have to add additional financing to the project. And inside financing activity, we have, for example, two types of financing. For example, equity and loan. So first, we will work with equity. For example, this will be the money from our own pocket that we are going to put in our business. And how we will do that? By the way, if you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe our channel, share this video with your friends. Also, you can order financial model from scratch for your unique business idea. We can help you with that. And let's start with calculating the amount of financing that we need. So we will pay attention to this line, and what we are doing, we're looking at the last line of cash flow statement and putting inside this line this value with an opposite sign. For example, you see that this minus disappeared. Then we have the same story with this value. If we see a long period of losses, this is called, by the way, cash gap. Cash gap means that we don't have enough money to finance our business idea. So we just wanna, for example, we will set up here 800,000, for example. Here we need this amount. So here we have additional So we're looking at the last line of cash flow during the whole timeline of our project. So here we see the moment when the cash flow of our business starts to grow and we don't need to finance our business idea anymore. So this means that we totally need this amount of financing, $845,000, to start the business, because putting this amount of money inside the cash flow we avoid negative values in cash balance at the end of the period, so it is 0 or positive during the whole timeline of our project. This is the basic rule. We can also, and we can go line to the end, we can create a total for this line. So this is the amount of money that we need from our pocket. For example, we will add a loan to our project. So we can, for example, take a loan in June 2022. So we're going here, we're going to June, we're going to take $400,000. This will be the interest rate, will be the term of the loan. So we added the loan. So here it is, we can see this loan here, and we see that we still need additional financing here. So we go back to our money from the pocket and start adding values here. So for example, we need additional money here, and we also need additional financing here. So we need the biggest negative value here in this period is minus 523. So we are putting it here. Here we can see the 0. Let's add $1 here to avoid. Here it is. So now we can see that if we want to add a loan here, we will need this amount of money from our pocket plus the loan. So if we are talking about the total financing, we will add a formula here for totals from the loan, because we can have several loans. So we will create a table. Here will be the type. This will be our money from the pocket. This will be a loan. So we will take the values from the end of our timeline. Here it is. So here will be the total financing needed for our business. So what is the problem about this way of calculation of financing? It is manual. Also, we can create some automized ways of calculating the financing that we need to start the business. How we can do that? Let me show you. We can go to the bottom of our cash flow statement. So what we can do, I'm just showing you all steps. We are taking the result from operating activity plus the result from investment activity plus loan minus principal payments minus interest minus leasing, and we press enter. Then we extrapolate this formula to the right, then we go here and then we add the previous value to make this formula cumulative. So here we can see the values, and also we can see here the negative values. And what we are doing here, we're just searching the minimum negative value in this interval. So we are using the function min.
So we can see here this value, and what we are doing now is we are going to the first month, for example, to the cash flow statement, put equals, then we add minus, then we go back to this line that we've just created and take this value.
So when we take this value, we can see here how, for example, we have money, then we in our pocket, then we started to spend them on the project. We're spending, they're getting less and less and less. Here is zero, and then the project starts to generate its own cash flow, and then the cash flow starts growing.
So and we know now that
if we use only our type of financing, the money from the pocket, then we need this amount of financing. Here we can see this amount, this value. For example, we want to add a loan. Then we go back to our loan parameters. For example, we would like to add a $300,000 loan. Then we go back to our cash flow statement. So here we can see the loan, and now we can see that from our pocket we need this value, and this is the amount of loan that we have. So the total amount of financing is this. It can be a little bit bigger because when we take a loan we pay interest and principal payments. Here they are, and they occur during the period of operating losses. So by the way, be very attentive when you build financial models, because the amount of financing that you need to find to start the business consists not only from the investment, the financing that you need during the investment stage. So for example, this is the investment stage, and this is the operating stage, operating activity, when you have the revenues, when you first have the revenues. And you have to be very attentive, because the total financing consists of money that you need before your first revenues at the investment stage, and also you have some operating losses. Here they are, pay attention to them, before you reach break-even point and you have the positive result of operating activity. So your financing consists of this money and this money, because many entrepreneurs make mistakes because they just count the investment stage and forget about operating losses during during the start of operating activity, and that's the great issue, because they don't even know how really much financing they need to start their business, because they don't even know the operating losses during the, for example, 3-5 first months of their when they open their business, and this is a great problem. So bear it in mind. So if you start calculating the amount of financing, you have to pay attention to the money that you spend during investment stage. That's obvious, but also don't forget about calculating operating losses, because they can last for 1 month, 3 months. There are some businesses who face 6 or even a year of operating losses, and you have to add these losses to the amount of financing that you need from your pocket. So this is and this will give you completely another amount of financing that you might even didn't think about, and you will say, for example, I have to wait because I need more money in the pocket to start this business, because if I have operating losses during 5 or 6 months from the beginning, I don't have such amount of money at the moment. So this will be a very interesting scenario to play in Microsoft Excel financial model. So in this video I just tried to show you how you can calculate the financing for your business idea. I hope this video was valuable for you. You may give us a like, subscribe our channel, share this video with your friends. Also, you can order financial model from scratch for your unique business idea. So see you next videos. Thank you and bye.